Wow. Wow. You guys did amazing. You guys did absolutely incredible there. You smashed it. You got right to South Kensington. Now you can go see the museums. By the way, if you didn't know, that's where the museums are in London. South Kensington. You've got V&A Museum. Very, very good. Especially if you like the history of fashion. Incredible. It's one of my favorite exhibits in London. It's free. You can just go there. It's really, really fun. Next to V&A, you've got Science Museum, also one of my favorites. Next to that, you've got dinosaurs at the Natural History Museum, also my favorite. So if you're looking for free museums in London, South Kensington is where you want to be. That's why that is the final stop in the daily challenge of the Phrasal Verbs Go app that you can get on the App Store right now. Help you learn more than 250 phrasal verbs in your own time, at your own pace, but it makes you learn fast. You don't have a choice but to learn phrasal verbs. That's the key part of this app. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English and Chill. I'm your host, Ali. Today, we're doing 3 phrasal verbs, but actually, it's more like 6 phrasal verbs. I'll tell you why. Because these are phrasal verbs in which we can change either the particle or the verb, and it means the same thing. So you might see 2 different phrasal verbs and think, oh, those are different. No, they're the same thing. They mean the same thing. We're going to talk about them today in our English and Chill Phrasal Verb English class. So hello, everyone. Welcome back, members. Vishnu, you are an absolute demon at this game. You're so good. Keiko, always a pleasure, never a chore. Jenny, Lolly, Chala, Milena, Unabi, all the regulars. Emmanuel, it's always a pleasure to see the regular names come back every week. It really makes me happy to see your names in the chat. I look forward to it. I do. Silly Sausage, you too. Just because the green names pay me doesn't mean you're on the same level as them. They are just more special because they pay me. Nezrin, you are also more special to me than the people who don't pay me. You just have a bigger space in my heart. I love you more because you give me money. I kid. If you show up every week, then I love you just the same. How is everyone doing? How was your week? My week was very warm. Very warm. Hey, Henry. How you doing, buddy? Milena, great to see you too. All right, so today, first one, this one is just about being friendly with people. This is an easy one. I think you probably will already know this. Thank you, Milena. Milena, did you get the app? By the way, if you downloaded my app, the Phrasal Verb Go app, please rate it 5 stars on the App Store. It really helps. You have no idea how much it helps. There are not many learning English apps on the App Store. So if you can boost mine, I will love you forever. Even more than the green names. Yeah. Oh, Lolly and Emmanuel, you're too kind. You're too kind. Hey, Rakan, good to see you too. I'm not forgetting you, Rakan18. So this one, when you have a good relationship with someone, it's interesting how you say this. So they can both say we. And then what's the phrasal verb? This phrasal verb, nice and easy. It just means we have a good relationship. When we're together, it's good. Good vibes. That's all it means. Nothing difficult about this one. Yes, Silly Sausage, we get along. Or the other option you can say is we get on. Yeah, Milena, exactly. We get on, we get along. Both mean the same thing. Is there a difference? No, not really. Okay, I'm lying. Get along is sometimes used as a way to stop a fight. you most often hear when, for example, a group of people, they don't like each other. One person says, hey, let's be friends. Let's all get along. That is more common to say when you want to say, hey, let's be friends. Let's be cool with each other, right? Stop the bad, start the good. Let's get along. Let's all get on. Not so much. Why? Because to get on also can mean continue, right? I need to get on with my work, for example. So get along sounds better for this because it sounds more like let's be friends, right? Makes sense, right? Yeah. Yeah, so get along, get on. So in the chat, tell me now, who do you get on with in your family, at school, at work? Who do you not get along with? I promise you, they don't watch my stream. You can write it in the chat. They're never going to see it. They don't know your screen name, maybe. So if you're safe, write it in the chat. Who do you get on with? Who do you not get along with? Remember, both in this context mean the same thing. So that's number one. Number two, we're learning very fast today. Don't worry. If you aren't sure of anything, tell me. I will repeat anything. I'll explain things more, whatever you need. So the next part, let's say you want a new job or you want to apply for something. They will give you a form, like an application form. You need to put your name, your address, your phone number, things like that, right? When you add your information to a form, we have 2 phrasal verbs for that. We actually learned one in today's daily challenge. So silly sausage, and Nahim, you already got it. Exactly, yeah. To fill out. Whoops, not that one. This one. Fill out. Now, is there a different option for this? Fill out. Please fill out this application form. That's fine. But there's another option. Do you know what it is? I get along with my little brother sometimes. Lolly, how old's your little brother? Like, what's the age gap between you and your little brother? I have an older sister, and it's a 5-year age gap. So we were not friends until we were adults. We didn't get on until we were like adults. So is it the same with you, Lolly? Hey, Mehmet, how you doing? Do we use with after the phrasal verb get along? Great question, Milena. I'll come back to that. Yeah, Vishnu, absolutely. So we can say to fill out or fill in. I know, weird, right? It means exactly the same thing. Please fill in this application form. Fill out this application form. There is a tiny difference, though. Let's have a look. Let's explore this. In the application form, what do you have? You have, let's say, name. Do you know what this one is? DOB. Do you know what that is? Okay, so if I ask you, add your information here, and then sign, I can say, please fill out this form, or please fill in this form. However, for one specific piece of information, I might say, oh, your name. You didn't fill in your name. Please fill in your name. So it's more common. It's not wrong to use out. It's more common to use fill in for one specific piece of information. Just more common. That's all. Oh, you didn't fill out your name. It's also fine. Just more common to use in. Why? I don't know. Because of English. English is weird. Okay, so questions from you guys. I want to answer as many as possible. So go on and get on, have a little similarity. Yes. Nice. Not fill up, though. Fill up's different. I get along well with my sister. Perfect. Keiko, are you and your sister like similar ages? Or do you have similar hobbies? Tell me more about your sister and your relationship. Oh, it's 8 years? So you get along sometimes. What are the times that you get on with your brother? Yes, DOB is date of birth. Your birth date. When were you born? Please fill in. Kokoni kaite? Is that what that says? My Japanese is terrible. I think that says kaite. Kakai. That's the kanji for kaku? No? I don't know. Put down your ID. You could say that. Yeah. Okie dokie. So Milena had a great question. This one. Could you use the particle with, right? Yes, you can. Now, as a sentence, we get... Whoops. Sorry. We get along. We get on. They're both okay. Both fine. But... you know what? I should put this in a different color. I don't get on. If you name the person... Oh, you can't see that, can you? I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Please don't unsubscribe. If you want to say specifically, oh, that person, I don't get on him. Different. This time, you need with. So, yes, use with if you also say the person. I don't get on with him. I don't get along with him. So, with the person. That's when you use with. Okay. Nice and easy, right? So, what was the last form you had to fill in or fill out? Boring question, but we need to practice it. Okay. I told you my Japanese is bad, and you wrote more Japanese at me. I'm too stupid for this. I'm so sorry. Would it be right to say do up? It depends what you're talking about. If you're wearing a jacket and it's cold, you might say, I need to do up my jacket. Do up my jacket. The opposite, undo. I need to undo my jacket, undo my shoes, do up my shoes. Same thing. When my little brother asks me for money, he likes me, so we get on. Yeah. How old is your little brother? Is this an adult asking you for money, or is it like a child asking you for money? Because two different things. There's also a phrase, enroll on the list. I mean, sure. Unabi, this is a very common mistake I hear. Fill in your sign below the form. No, sign is a verb. Please sign. Sign this. Yes, I signed this. It's a verb, right? What is the noun? You need a noun here. Fill in your signature. Signature. Oops, sorry. Excuse me. Sig. Na. Cha. Say it with me. Signature. So, pronunciation, that's a schwa, signa, and oh my god, I'm forgetting my phonetics. Cha. Oh my god, I forgot what cha is. No, I got it. No, yeah. Cha. There we go. Signature. There we go. Signature. I have two older sisters. My oldest sister is fluent in English and we share similar interests. Is she more fluent than you, Keiko, or are you both fluent? I don't get on with my boss, Sanjay. Nice, you used with. Really nice, Vishnu. He is arrogant. All bosses are. Have you noticed that? To be a boss, you have to be annoying. I've never had like a really cool boss, but there's a reason. I think maybe it's difficult to be a boss if you're nice. I don't know. I could not be a boss. I would tell people, hey, can you do this thing? No, that's okay. That's fine. I could never have employees. Oh, he's a kid. Yeah, that's fine. If he asks you for money, give him money. He wants ice cream. Just give him money. All of it. I'm sick and tired of filling out the same info every single time in job applications. My CV already covers everything they need. Chala, question. Do you use LinkedIn? I don't understand how people use LinkedIn. Because I assume that with LinkedIn, you don't need a CV. Is that right? Because your profile is a CV. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't use LinkedIn. But maybe you can clarify? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so our final phrasal verb of today, we're going to need someone to be a can you work for me? But is that because you know I just won't ask for anything, and if I do ask, you can just say no, and I'll be like, that's fine. Yeah. So we need a detective here. We're going to solve a crime here. Let's have Lolly. Lolly, I'm sorry, but you're dead today. Oh no. Lolly died. Blech. Lolly died doing what she loved. Singing Taylor Swift. She sang too much Taylor Swift and she died. But don't worry, Lolly, because we have someone else to help here. We have Keiko. Keiko Keiko's very smart. And Keiko is a detective. So, can you guess where this is going? Keiko, the detective, needs to discover or find the answer to a question. What is the question? The question is how? How did Lolly Lolly die? And Keiko will say, don't worry. I'll. This. There we go. There we go. Again, this is a phrasal verb which has two possibilities. Oh, so your sister, she speaks good English. I can speak a little, but I have a long way to go. Bro, you sound really good. If you can write, I can speak a little, but I have a long way to go. That's very good English. That's a good structure. Be nicer to yourself, Keiko. You speak great. What a way to go. What Taylor Swift songs, I know. Crazy, right? You're okay. I'm glad, Lolly. Please don't sing too much Taylor Swift. We need you in the world. Yes, Silly Sausage has it. Exactly. So this is another example of exactly figure out. This is another example of some phrasal verbs which have different words, but they mean the same thing. Figure out, or work this out. They mean the same thing. But I have also found, find out, find out. Do you see, there is a little difference here though. So figure out, work out, they mean the same thing. They are not different. They mean the same thing. Find the answer through thinking. Like, I need to solve this puzzle, right? It's a puzzle. I need to solve it with my brain. I'll figure it out. I'll work it out. It's a puzzle. It's a problem. But to find out, oh, Vishnu, I'm trying to see your avatar. I can't. I'm just going to imagine. I think Vishnu looks like this. Vishnu, I am very, very good at guessing what people look like. You'll see. Whoa. Vishnu, it's like looking in a mirror, right? Now, Vishnu, I'm going to tell you something that you didn't know. Can you guess? We are brothers. It's obvious. We look the same, right? Find out is kind of manage. Unabi, it's not manage exactly. It's different. Find out is more like this. Okay, this is a bad example. That's not the face. That's more like the face. So this is more like to discover information. For example, have you ever done a DNA test? You know, I think you send blood or a swab of your cheek to a company and they find your family or they can tell you your genetics, something like that. Anywho, to find out, that is more like discover information. Maybe you saw something and you're like, oh, okay, now I know this thing. You find something out. You learn something new. Again, I want you to use this in the comments. So actually, this is 4 phrasal verbs we're doing today. We've done figure out, work out, and find out. We've done, what were the other ones? I've forgotten. Fill in, fill out, and then, what was the other one? Get along and get on, or with someone. So I want you to use these in the chat before we go. What have you filled in or filled out? What have you found out lately? For example, she broke up with him because she found out he was secretly a spy. I can't remember what you're thanking me for, Keiko, but you're welcome. Suss that out. Nice. Yes, that's a good one. To suss out, again, find the answer with your brain. I sussed out that he is lying. I used my brain to know that he's lying. I sussed it out. What about the level of formality? Great question. All of these are fine. That none of them are impolite. They are all fine. But as always, think of the context. So I don't think there's any strange ones here. Yeah, no, they're all fine. None of them are rude. None of them are weird. So Sharam, you can use them whenever you want. Yeah. Okay. When the manager says we found out a new strategy, what does it mean? We found out a new strategy. Okay, this is a great question, Inabi. A strategy is something you need to think about, right? So with strategy, that's like a puzzle to be solved. In that case, you know that find out is not the best option here. It's better to say, we figured out a new strategy. We worked out a new strategy. That involves thinking. We found out a new strategy. That could mean I saw a new strategy on a piece of paper. Oh, that's a good strategy. Oh, we should use this. I found out a new strategy. That's the difference, right? One is thinking about the answer. One is seeing the answer or learning the answer from something else. I can't figure out this math problem. Noise. Lolly, did you know that in American English, math, no S. British English, maths, with an S. Did you know that? Now you do. You found it out. A real life example. I have a feeling I know. And I hope it's what I think it is. I found out about the Fashion Museum in London. The Fashion Museum? Wait, hang on. Of course there should be a fashion museum in London. I don't know where it is though. But if you're interested in fashion, definitely go to the V&A. The fashion through history section. I love it. Two reasons. One, you see how small people were. Like 200 years ago, people were tiny. Like full-grown adults were so tiny, and it makes you think, oh, we eat so much now that we are huge. Compared to 200 years ago, probably not much food. It makes sense. Yeah, second reason is that a lot of clothes from a long time ago, you're like, I'd like to start wearing this. That looks cool. It's really cool. If you go there, let me know what you think and which clothes you'd want to start wearing, or which decade or which century fashion you'd want to come back. Now it's clear. I'm glad ducks go quack. I'm really, really glad. Maths with an S. No, so Lolly, you're not wrong. It's just American, no S. British with S. You can choose. Sometimes I say math and I'm British, so you're not wrong. I'd like to try a DNA test. Me too. Honestly, I'm curious about it. So I might fill out the form someday. Keiko, I mean, look at you. What a legend. What a legend. Nezrin, I don't think you're here anymore. You said you're on the plane home. But Nezrin, if you're watching this later, I hope you had a safe flight and I hope everything was good. I hope you're not on a Boeing because they suck apparently. Yeah. I hope everything's good. Okay. Alrighty, we've finished for today. If you want to join my speaking class, get my ebook, you can do so on papateachme.com. Also, to get my Phrasal Verbs app where you can learn these and more than 250 other ones very quickly, get it on the App Store. You can scan that QR code You can get it there. No ads, no data collection. You don't need to be online. You have the app on your phone forever. And there are loads of good updates coming. I'm working on a whole new game for it. There are other announcements, which I'm very, very excited about, but I can't mention them today. So I'll have to leave you in suspense. Thank you for watching, everyone, today. This has been fun. It's coming on Android. It is in development on Android. Don't worry, it's coming. Nice to see you again, Lolly, Emmanuel, Keiko, Jenny, Vishnu, Chala, Unabi, Emmanuel, Oksana, Dugsko Quack, Ben, Silly Sausage, Felipe, and everyone who I've forgotten in between. Thank you for watching today. This was great. I'll see you next Sunday. Same time, same channel.